Welcome to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. We focus on great original music, both present and past, from the Western New England area. And that's music from New Haven, Connecticut and thereabouts, all the way through Western Massachusetts and Southern Vermont. And I'm Mark Sherry, and I'm here today with Violet Hausthor.
Hello.
As well as our special guest DJ, Don McCoulogh. Hey, Don.
Hey, thank you for having me. Very much appreciate it.
Well, we're looking forward to it. And the song intro to our show was African Eyes by the late great sax player and Grammy Award winner Charles Neville and his son Khalif Neville from Huntington, Massachusetts. So, Don, this is a special show, special guest DJ shows that you are here because you put together a great playlist for us from artists from where you're from, which is the Brattleboro, Vermont area. So before we get into the actual playlist, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your connection to the music scene in Southern Vermont?
Yeah, gladly. I moved to Brattleboro in December of 2019, so that was just pre-COVID. And I was working a lot at the time as soon as I moved to town, but I was working as a bartender and I was, speaking to people in the community and just getting incredibly excited about, having a little bit of free time and becoming part of the creative community around here because I've been sort of an amateur musician my entire life. And then, of course, COVID happened and shut everything down for a very, very long time. But it was always a goal of mine to, find a venue and start hosting shows with local musicians because I was just blown away by how much talent there is sort of hiding in the hills around here. And so I started this thing called the Local Music Showcase because I really felt like there wasn't anybody in the area focused on promoting all of our local musicians. And to me, just so you know, local means anything within about a 30 or 40 mile radius of Brattleboro. I always like to joke around, when people say, what does local mean? I'm like, well, how good are you? Because it's the radius will be a little wider if you're really, really good. But that being said, there are so many people who are just really, really great musicians around here. And by now I have about 80 musicians on my list. And honestly, I feel like I've still just barely scratched the surface. Almost every day somebody says, oh, have you heard of so-and-so?
And you do a radio show too, right?
Yeah, and I also do a radio show called the Local Music Showcase Radio Hour, or 2, because it's a 2-hour show on WVEW here in Brattleboro, 107.7. And it streams on wvew.org.
Can you tell us what we've got to start out with in our first block?
We're going to hear songs from Sasha K.A. and Hannah Mohan. And we'll start out with Summer Light by Sasha K.A.